Okay guys, I'm going to be showing you how to create this awesome Photoshop power thingy that I have going on here. As you see, I have some fire in this hand and some lightning, which most people say is a Shidori. You just go with that. Naruto. All it takes is some fire textures and which look like some bonfire textures, so I call them. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, you can open up your Photoshop. I have Photoshop CC. This can work with CS6 extended and CS6. Don't really matter. And now let's go get our image. Alright. Grab it. Give it time to load. This can take some time. Alright, here's the picture. I'm using the same one that I used last time. Alright, what I like to do is copy the background layer. You can do that by clicking the background layer, then push Control and J. Once you do that, it'll make a copy. That's just a shortcut, or you can go right click, duplicate layer. So now let's add a brightness and contrast adjustment layer. I'll go to adjustments, brightness / contrast, and set the brightness all the way down and the contrast all the way up to kind of get that dark thing going on in the back. Alright. Next, I want to get this these birds out of here. So I'm going to use the, I think it's the clone tool or scan tools. Alright, let's get that. Oh wait, is it that? Yeah, that was it. Yeah, stamp tool. You just go over the words like this. And hold Alt to get the color that you want. Most people won't have this problem, but unfortunately I do. Alright. Alright, I got that out of the way. It's not really noticeable. Nobody's really gonna pay attention to it. Alright, now the textures that I was talking about. I'm gonna leave a folder for you to download, so you can get them. Yeah. So I'm just gonna close that for now. Go to my selection tool, and what I want to start off doing is creating a new layer and name it brush. Okay, brush layer. Alright, the brush layer is basically to get that glowing light in your hands. Make it like it's really coming from your hands. So you go to your brush and right click. I like to put a soft round first. Oh my gosh, it's too big, it's too small. Oh. Oh. Alright. Please turn off my stuff. Alright. Make sure it's white. So you can kind of get that like right there. Get that very light thing. Alright. So let's just go around the hands where the light is going to be coming from. Change the opacity of this layer so the light don't look so bright. Alright. Let's get a little smaller brush. And just go up again. So now it looks like the light is coming from the hand. That's just the beginning. Alright, now you're gonna go get your textures. What I like What I used for the last one was these two. No, I used this one. Alright, once you get this, let's go to the selection tool and put it right with, you know what, let's get this black around it first. All I have to do is set it to screen, put it to screen, and the screen basically takes the black part from around it, and I'm just gonna rotate this a little bit, get your fingers out of the way, and yeah. Alright, now you see that the energy is covering up where the fingers are, and everybody knows that it really doesn't do that. So let's add a mask layer and kind of just brush the parts that you don't want away. Use the brush tool and make sure it's set to black, and black basically just takes the stuff from around it. Alright. Okay, looks pretty nice. Somebody here. Alright, so now we got that light coming from the hand. But yeah, and then let's get this one, drag it over here. Let's do the same thing. Go to the adjustments up here and change it to screen. Selection tool and move it. Move that to a different place. Do the same thing that you did on the layer below. Add a mask and paint where you don't want it to show. Just get it out of the brush. Alright, looks nice. Alright, now let's go in more depth. Let's get this image. Same thing, screen. And then enter. And you can push V. V is a shortcut for the selection tool. Once you got that down, as you can see, it always looks pretty nice over here. And you will get these Nemo things. Just erase those. Useless. Yep, rasterize the layer. Oh gosh, it's a big issue. Alright. Rasterize. Alright. Now to get the fire that you see coming out of the hand, what you want to do is go to this image, or get like a, if you want to get your own, it's fine, but you can use the ones I'm using. Get this fire, oh gosh, let's drag it to the top, screen, oh, put lighting, yeah, I think I like lighting, yeah. Set that one to lighting. Alright, as you can see, this looks all ugly and stuff. So I'm going to get my eraser tool and kind of make a circular, edgy thing right there. Make it, alright, there we go. I'm going to scale this down. So push Control T to bring up the transform tool, and then push Control 0 to get the whole view. And just hold Shift and Alt as you pull that down. Rotate it. Bring it to the top. There we go. Now it kind of looks like I'm giving a fire off. Pretty sexy. And the light right here, now as you can see, is coming to work. But it looks like we did too much work on the fire layer. So let's get started on the other layer. Alright. Alright. Gonna get this blue volcano thingy. In case you want to know where I got these from, you can look them up on Google. Blue fire texture and fire texture. Yeah. So I'm just gonna Control T To bring up the transform tool, gonna control 0 to back out, and shift and alt as I scale it down. Scale it down to the right one, change the blend mode to lighten, then drag it where you want it to be. But this is way too big for my hand. So what I'm gonna do is rasterize the layer and just erase most of it. Make sure your brush is very light, because if it's not light, then it'll just erase crazy. Alright, now that you got your blue fire and your fire, red fire, whatever you wanna call it, then you're basically done, I guess. Unless you wanna drag this in, give it more, alright, and then let's lighten, blend over the lighten, and add a mask layer to that. Make sure your paintbrush is black, and erase those parts that you don't want it to cover. Alright. And that's it. Now you have this red fire and blue fire effect going on. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.